first spicy topic, and I think we want to talk about it because it's entertaining in the sense that I don't think the guy that tweeted this out thought that this would go where it was. And I'm talking about former NFL player Rashard Mendenhall, Brad, kind of put out a tweet where he felt that he was being criticized on how his performance was and other people judging players. And needless to say, this conversation went in a million different ways, and it is now spreading like wildfire on social media.
This is the tweet of the year. I mean, we're about what, a week and a half away from 2024, and this is actually the tweet of the whole year,
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Rashard Mendenhall came out and tweeted, just went after people, specifically white people, and ended up saying that I'm sick of the white guys commenting on football. Y'all not even good at football. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with all black versus all white bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your GOAT. I just happened to find this interesting picture here on the left. As you guys can see, this is Super Bowl versus the Packers. And that is actually the white Clay Matthews knocking the ball out of Rashard Mendenhall's hands.
Yeah, I saw that picture underneath the tweet a lot.
So it started off as just this conversation. You can tell he's pissed off. And
yeah,
but what happened was now everyone's commenting on just really like
it became an entertainment aspect. He tweeted, I think, out of frustration, and like even later in like his next tweets, he talked about how, you know, he's just frustrated with people, kind of like what you were just talking about, people talking down and like criticizing these players and athletes that haven't been there, but yet so many guys, the Will Compton, JJ Watt, they took this and it became this, wait, who would start for these teams? And people have tried to create rosters, and it became this whole life of its own, and just okay, wait, this is a good question. What would happen? And that's not what Mendenhall meant by it at all, but it evolved into this brilliant, like, entertainment question of, okay, wait, how would we do this?
JJ Watt just quoting it and saying, we'd get cooked at corner, not going to lie. Nobody on our squad is covering Tyreek.
No one would.
And he's absolutely right.
And to be fair, no one in general is covering Tyreek Hill.
So it doesn't matter. So exactly. It doesn't matter.
But Brad, I think we have a few reaction. There's the tweet, by the way. We get cooked at corner, not going to lie. I mean, it's there.
And this is what we're supposed to. This is like the good part of the internet. When you take something and it becomes a healthy, funny debate like this. And yes, there are going to be people in this that are like, if you go through the comments, who are obviously offended and stuff. But for the most part, I feel like even though he didn't tweet it as something that he thought would be funny and turn into this big like phenomenon, people have for the most part taken it and been like, wait, hold up, this is funny. How can we do this? What would the roster be?
And I think we have go ahead, Brad.
I was going to say, so Dowie Baltimore Zone actually had some pretty good points that I feel like we can actually air out, and it's pretty hilarious. So take a look at this. I want to actually react and add some of my own team members too. So it is pretty fun, but take a listen.
This is your disclaimer to let you know that this is a racially driven conversation. So to all the people who don't see color or why you gotta make everything about race? This video ain't for you, bro. So go ahead and keep scrolling, because I ain't trying to hear none of that crying in my comments. Now, for those who can actually talk about race without being easily offended and have fun with it, let's talk about it, bro, because this is a good topic. Listen, Rashard Mendenhall tweeted that white people aren't good at football, and to prove it, we should have a white versus black bowl. Now, as somebody who loves football, who loves to keep it real, and also is not racist, I think some of y'all got the white team up. Like, hey, listen, let's call it what it is. Some of y'all got the white team up. You mean to tell me if I could pick an all-white team of active players, at quarterback, I'm picking Josh Allen, a.k.a. my white Cam Newton with better throwing mechanics. I'm picking Christian McCaffrey, who I consider the best running back in football. Got the Triple Crown winner in Cooper Kupp. On the opposite side, I got a legend in his own right in Adam Thielen. And then at tight end, I got Travis Kelce, arguably the greatest tight end of all time. Ooh! Listen, bro, don't even get me started on the offensive line. Now, when it comes to the all-white team, that secondary going to be some bullshit. But besides that, pass rush, Max Crosby, the Bosa brothers, TJ Watt is really sick on that side, bro. Don't get it f***ed up. So I just want to say, to even things out, we got to put the biracial kids in the pool and let the teams draft. Because you can't just have Patrick Mahomes or Mike Evans. You got to draft them. So who do y'all think will win with these rules?
I love that. And, it was funny that.
Shout out him. He is a great follow. If you are not following him on Twitter, he is
Oh,
hilarious.
my God.
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Not Max Carl, Will Compton from Bussin' with the Boys said that for those who are biracial, if they're cool with the word, we all know what it is, then they would go play for the black team, and if they weren't, then they would go play for the white team. That cracked me the hell up. It was so funny. I just love that, like, most of Twitter, aka X, is like unifying over this, and it is amazing.
It actually was. To the point that Zach was saying, the initial comment was not made to be this way. And I think I just love the fact that so many people engaged and made it entertaining. And that's the reality. It turned a situation that could have gone so many different ways in the wrong way. There's a lot of people that are having fun with it, and a lot of people getting behind the idea. And that last video cracked me up. He really is a great follow. If you guys haven't, go check him out. And he loves Baltimore. Zach.
Yeah,
he's a huge Baltimore guy.
Huge Baltimore guy. I know he was in Jacksonville yesterday I saw he was there too. So always out there making content. If you're not following him, go do it. I mean, what are you doing?
Well, the one guy that nobody's talking about, that obviously the obvious ones, Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey. Nobody's talking about Patrick McCart. I mean,
well, in Kyle Juszczyk, I mean, the fullback position.
The
wing T.
Honestly, who we putting at secondary though? Because like it is going to be trash. Will Compton said to drop 8 every play, going to play his zone every play because there's just no way we're keeping up with speed. Which is not wrong.
He's not wrong. You're going to have to let Max Crosby, the Bosa brothers, and TJ Watt just go off. But so you think we were talking about this before? Riley Moss, who just came from Iowa, he's in the secondary. Harrison Smith, and then after that, the one player, sadly enough, from Jacksonville yesterday, who got Isaiah Likely caught the touchdown on, and then the second, he's actually the starting strong safety. So we're not.
Listen, it's Puka Nacua is going to be on the white team. And he'll just play corner. What is that? We're just going to do that.
We were also, me and Brad were also talking about this. Like the Puka Nacuas, the Vita Veas, guys from Hawaii. Like this is where suddenly the draft would have to come in.
Yeah,
because is there a third team we're not talking about?
Well, this is the crazy thing. I know you guys are diving more into it. You saw on the tweet when you created the graphic, Brad, it was at 21 million views. What's it at now? 30 million views?
Has to be.
So this is why we're talking about it, because the internet, just like it always does, takes it and runs for it. That's that number of 21.4 million. And that was when this was created, Brad, when you made this a couple hours ago. So it's just unbelievable that this has generated so much buzz.
I didn't realize Rashard Mendenhall retweeted Gowie's video.
That's fantastic. You know what? So I love that.
He's retweeting all like the funny ones. It is at 29 million views right now. That's
so
incredible.
Great. Hey, you know what?
Posted 10 hours ago, 29 million views.
There we go.
Only 4,000 likes though. It's kind of tough seeing,
but
getting ratioed hard, but everyone's having fun with it.
Most people are having fun with it. It's a interesting debate.